Hello and welcome back to a first look at Brotato. I covered this game in May of 2022 for a first look. I covered the demo when it released, and if you remember, if you watched, I really liked it. This game I thought was very fun. I actually played a pretty good amount of the demo after the fact. And yeah, full release came out, I believe, on the 22nd of June. This should be going up on the 30th, so about a week ago. It's good. This game is a Vampire Survivor style roguelite top-down auto shooter, I guess is how you could call them. I don't really know if they have a good name or not, but auto shooter, survivor, like however you want to call it. The game is similar but innovates in enough ways that I am happy to play it. It's a lot of fun. It's also nice to just have a new survivors like to play. I feel like Vampire Survivors, I burned out on it, but it's been a while since I played a game like this, and so yeah, here I am. I'm gonna bring it to you. So we'll do the interesting / boring stuff right away. Brotato is $4 on Steam right now. It's $5 if you're not seeing this within the next 2 weeks. The sale goes on until July 13th. The developer of this game made some other games, I believe. Yeah, it's by Blobfish. He made 2 other games that are potato based, Lost Potato and Space Gladiators, where you play as a potato in space, presumably. And yeah, nothing else there. Let's go over the settings real quick. We got, the normal options menu, volume settings. One day I'm gonna see the perfect 10 out of 10. This one, it's okay. It's not terrible because they go in intervals of 5%, so it's not a nightmare. I don't remember what this was at. I'll put it to 35. This game is like a 5.5 out of 10 on the audio settings. Here are your languages. If you're not a native English speaker, they got all of these. And thankfully, ability to turn off screen shake, and I don't know what optimized end of waves is. It's probably to stop the game from lagging if you're playing endless. Anyway, the gameplay options are what I really want to talk about. Great accessibility options here where you can make the enemies stronger or weaker as you need. So this game doesn't have to be hard if you don't want it to be. If you just want to sit back and watch the build pop off, you can make the game easier if you enjoy that. Or you can make it harder if you want. I'm just going to leave it at neutral because I don't really think that giving enemies 200% HP sounds very fun. Although 200% damage could be fun. Anyway. Ugh, sliders. But yeah, the other thing that's interesting to me is that even though this is an auto shooter, similar to how Vampire Survivors is, you can just turn on manual aim. I will not be doing that, but you can. And some other stuff in here for accessibility, character highlighting, projectile highlighting. I want to try projectile highlighting out. And you can turn off the explosions. That's cool. But let's get to it, shall we? Oh, one other thing. Sorry, one more thing I want to mention. This game does have a modding scene. If you want, you can go into the workshop and download mods or make your own mods, which is pretty sweet. From what I'm told in the Discord, or in my Discord, pardon me, the mods are mostly character mods, but there's probably some other stuff in there. You can go check it out if you're interested. Now, when I covered this game originally, there were, I think, like 6 characters. There are now more than 6 is what it comes out to, I think. And there's a lot of different build variety and things like that. The characters are a base framework, though. This is similar to how it works in Vampire Survivors, where you'll start with a weapon, but you don't have to play a run specific to the weapon that you'll start with. However, these characters, some of them do have pretty heavy limitations, like the ranger character can only use ranged weapons and can't use melee weapons at all. Things like that. I'm gonna play well-rounded, just a normal guy. He starts with max HP, speed, and harvesting, so no particular build, and you get to pick your starting weapon as well. I don't know, I had a lot of fun playing. Each weapon has a tribe, as you can see, so I'm gonna call them tribes because I played a lot of TFT. But like this knife is a precise weapon, and you'll get a bonus for having multiple of the same weapon. Ethereal, gun, support elemental. So let's try this primitive heavy. I want to try cacti club. We'll try this melee weapon. I did win a run. Looks like there are 6 difficulty levels from 0 to 6 for danger. We're gonna play on 0 though. I'm not gonna go up to 6. Worth noting, it is not per character, so you don't have to make like 360 runs or whatever, however many there are of each character times 6 to finish. It's globalized. Alright, and then also there's an endless mode. I'm not going to play on endless mode. Let's get to it. So the game is pretty simple though. What does Cacti Club do? Each weapon has its own like thing that it does. That's cool. It makes like, looks like it makes cactus spines when it kills enemies that shoot out. I can see this being neat. It's very slow as well though. I'll give you the full rundown when we get to the first shop here, which is when the wave ends. So if you've never seen anything like this, I'll give you the basics. Health, how much experience you have to level up, which is, we're at level 1 right now, and then money, and then this game does a unique thing where at the end of the wave, anything you haven't picked up goes into this material bag, and then the first X amount of materials will be doubled in value. So for the next wave, the first 7 drops I get will have their value doubled. And yeah, its stats are pretty self-explanatory. Oh god, I'm not looking at that. I am not clicking that tab again. But it's all things like damage, melee damage, range damage, elemental damage. Harvesting is the only stat that I think is worth really taking time to talk about. Harvesting says you earn materials and XP at the end of a wave, increasing by 5% every time it activates up until wave 20, then it decreases by 20%. So basically, harvesting gives you a bonus at the end of every round, and that bonus increases until you get to level 20, at which point it starts decreasing. Level 20 is the end of the normal gameplay. After level 20, you enter endless mode. I'm going to take early luck. Luck gives you higher rarity things, and I want to play... What is heavy? Heavy is damage increase? Okay. And so, Cacti Club, primitive gives you max HP. The tribes, so you can see on the right here, if I have 2 weapons of the heavy type, I get 5% more damage, scaling up to 25% more damage at 6. I would like to play another Cacti Club, and you can combine items of the same rarity to tech them up, similar to how it works in Heretic's Fork is the game. Yeah, it flows pretty simple from here. I'm gonna reroll once. Yeah, I'll grab another spear or another primitive weapon. Sure. And I'll just let it rock from here. The game is fun. The best way that I can put it to you is that I went to start recording this game, and before I record videos for first looks, I like to play the game for I usually like to play 1 run or the equivalent, like about an hour, 40 minutes to an hour of gameplay, because the first looks are supposed to be roughly first impressions, but I don't want to miss anything super obvious, right? And I accidentally played this game for 3 hours. It has thrown my entire day off. We're gonna go movement speed here. Medical, precise. Let's go slingshot. That seems cool. So this build is like a hybrid because the clubs are doing melee damage on the hit, but the hitting enemies spawns projectiles. And then this is a primitive weapon which gives us % damage as well. That's cool. You can look at all these stats. I honestly don't. I learn things in a game like this a lot better by just letting it happen. So that's how I'm going to learn it, and if it doesn't make sense to you, I understand because you're not playing the game. My general theory, though, when I'm learning a game like this is to just kind of take things and see what they do. Like, oh, hey, the ricochet, or it's not ricocheting, but like the Cacti Club is shooting out projectiles. That makes sense because it's a cactus. I get it. Every now and then these trees spawn as well. They're basically just, you hit them, they drop an item. The little potato cactuses on the ground heal you, and then we haven't seen one yet, but there will be crates sometimes, and the crates give you a random upgrade. Which, it's like a 1, I think it's a 1 and you pick or recycle it. I'm a big believer in early harvesting though, because I'm not going past level 20 right now, I'm just trying to win. So I like taking early stuff like luck and harvesting, gives you more money. That's why I locked this propeller hat. Lower my damage but give me 10% more luck. Higher luck is just a higher chance at rare items in the shop. Little muscly dude. As a good guy. I can take another Cacti Club. If you have multiple of the same type, you do get... Like, I have 2 Cacti Clubs, but they both count for the primitive. Worth mentioning. Hitting an enemy removes 10% of their speed? Nah. Your guy also does visually change every time you pick something up, so your guy ends up looking pretty goofy by the end. Very much like Isaac in that sense, a game that I really haven't thought about in a while, now that I've said it out loud. Man, I haven't thought about the binding of Isaac in a long time. It's like a, you know, it's a foundational game in roguelike genres, but I think it's past its time. I don't know about you. Edmund, he's a visionary, but man, I don't want to play Isaac anymore. God, I don't want to play that game anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna keep taking luck. I think attack speed is cool as well. There's one stat here I'll tell you about, which is engineering. There are structures and buildings that you can build, like turrets, basically. Engineering works for that, in case you're curious on what engineering is. Deals +4 damage for every additional stick you have. I'm gonna go away from crit chance, so I'll take this metal. Oh, here's a turret. Deals damage equal to your engineering. Cool. Or I guess percentage. Anyway, you can have your stats go negative, like I'm gonna have negative crit chance now. I haven't seen it make me do less damage, but I haven't really looked, to be honest with you. So I'll reserve my judgment on that one. The primitive, so far I've only gone one or two tribes. Like I'm gonna go all primitive items on this one. Another mechanic that people told me is that, because I asked a few questions in my Discord to get some of the finer points for you here. Another mechanic that I was told is that if you have more items or weapons of a tribe, you'll get more of that tribe through the shop. Like the rarity or the likelihood of them giving you that tribe is increased. So more primitives is going to give me more primitives. +1 elemental damage minus, or +2 melee damage -2 harvesting. I'm gonna pass. I can just turn it into money. And I will take attack speed. What is support? So, support gives you harvesting. Okay, so these are probably weaker, but they give you bigger damage. I'll take the spear and combine it. I wonder if it's wrong to combine it right away, though, since I don't have full weapons. That's the sort of thing that's kind of... You gotta work it out. Spear level 3. White flag looks cool as well. Less enemies, more harvesting. Sure. It's interesting because in a game like this, it's always, there's like a balance between how many enemies you want there to be and how many enemies you just can't survive anymore. Like less enemies is less economy for you, you're getting less money. Vampire Survivors had that interesting curse mechanic they added in, where for the big kill count runs, you would just max out your curse and you would make a bunch more enemies and they'd have a bunch more health, and then eventually, or not eventually, but sometimes your run would just fall apart. Although that was more of a, an optimization thing. Like winning that game, you didn't have to do that. I did, if you haven't watched, I did play a lot of Vampire Survivors. Not a lot, but I was pretty into it for a while. I did some speed running of the... When it was still in early access, I did speedrunning of the all achievements category before that was like 1,000,000 hours to do. It was fun. I'll take the +10 luck for sure. I think range is good. Range and attack speed seems strong, but I'm gonna keep slamming luck. 50% more chance of finding items or consumables and increased rarity. Dude, +8 armor when standing still kind of sounds fun. I wonder, because armor is a percentage damage reduction. Yeah, with 2 armor I take 12% less. I wonder if I can make a build that is just standing still. It's always fun and questionable, but it could be fun to try to do a run where you just stand still. You have to get to the max heat and things like that first before it really becomes something I want to look at, but we're early on, I believe. But yeah, no, I don't have a whole lot else to tell you. But one of my problems with games like this is that I definitely run out of things to say. It's the old classic of, well, now what? I can't talk about the game. Strategy games are a nice little fallback for me, because if there's nothing else to talk about, I can just talk about the game. Usually, you know, sometimes there's not a whole lot to talk about in game on strategy. Like you got your Foxy run where you're just killing everything. You just go, damn, they're all dying, huh? Oh, I am trapped in hell. Never mind, I'm a genius. I'm really smart. I hate shackles. It gives you HP regen, engineering, and range, but your speed is capped. Never mind. There's a different version of this that caps your HP. Fuck it, I don't mind capping my speed. 25% more damage against bosses and elites? Sure. I don't know what an elite is yet, but I'll let you know when I figure it out. Give me barricade. 25% chance to deal 13 damage to a random enemy when an enemy dies. Sure, I like randomness. You may think I hate randomness. I love randomness. Okay, you know what? I've decided I'm not gonna stand still anymore. I've spoken with the partners. I will be moving occasionally now. It actually didn't do that much damage, but yeah. I think that standing still is probably not worth it. I gotta tell you, it's looking kind of dire. I have changed my mind. I'm gonna stand still again. I'm getting hit anyway, I may as well stand still. You can do like really small moves. It's so weird because to get value out of this and stand still, I'm gonna get hit, but I could just dodge the attack. Like, what if I just didn't get hit? It's my greatest flaw when playing a game like this. Every time I play games like this for the first time, because I approach the games like, I approach video games in the sense of like, I'm just, what do I do when I play the game perfectly? What's optimal if I play 100% perfectly? Unfortunately for me, I will not be playing this game perfectly. Deals 4x4 burning damage? Sure. 8% more damage, but special enemies appear at the beginning of next wave. I think it's good as long as you don't die, which I don't usually. Slingshot, sure. I'll take the clover as well. I've been having this problem in a lot of games that I've been learning lately where I just tell myself, well, if I play perfectly, this is the optimal strategy. And so I end up starting this game and I just take 0 health upgrades because just don't get hit is the strategy. And, you know, it's a great strategy until you get hit. At the end of the day, I'm not perfect. And I think Wild Frost was a game where I started to really be okay with doing things that aren't optimal just because the human brain is not a perfect supercomputer yet, as far as we know. I'm gonna take that drug from, is it Wanted? You know, the one where they say you only use 20% of your brain or some shit, which I think is a lie. Pretty sure that was just a goofy little, silly little goof they did on us, but now people say that occasionally. Probably not anymore. I don't think anyone's thought about Wanted in like 10 years. When actually Wanted is, I don't think it is Wanted. Wanted is the one where they bend the bullets. I don't know. I don't know movies very well. I'm not a movie guy. More luck, please. 12 harvesting? Oh, baby. The rarities go from 1 to 4. Common, like, gray, blue, purple, red is the rarity ranking. Here, you can have that. I'd like to reroll. Yeah, I want to get my cacti club up. Plus 15 materials when you pick up a crate, but minus 1% speed. Okay. I'm gonna wait to combine these until I have something to combine them for. 33% chance to gain 1 material when killing an enemy with a critical hit. What's my critical hit chance? Ah, -8. That seems bad. Melee does get affected by range, so lowering my range is rough, but 12% more damage is a lot. And I'll just leave the rest of my money. My guy, he's not looking too good over there. He's not having a good one. Yeah, I remember when I took that ability and said to myself, maybe I'll stand still a bunch. There's a breakpoint where standing still becomes, like, optimal, I think, where you just can't get hit anymore, or I guess if they just miss you. I'm trying it out, because I'm also getting some healing here. It seems wrong, does it? Like, why would I get hit by these? I guess if you can reach a point where it's good enough, you just out-heal all the damage you take. I wonder what the percentage reduction is. Oh, or you could get big value out of this if there's an item that makes you deal damage to enemies, like Sharp Teeth and Nuclear Throne, where you get hit, you do damage to enemies. If there's an item like that in this game, then I also think that standing still and getting hit is the strat. And I am just not dying, to be fair. It does look like some of their attacks are just going right through me. I think that's because of my dodge chance. Is there a cap on armor? No, there is not. 8 max HP, 3 HP regen. You regenerate 1 HP every 1.22 seconds. It looks like it's 10 is 1 HP per second, so every 10 HP regen is 1 HP per second, I think. But I don't really want to give up 8 luck for that. I'll take 6% dodge. I was gonna reroll that, but nah. Blade, medical, lens. I'll just reroll. Burning spreads to an additional nearby enemy. So burning is the status effect that our torch applies. I do love getting baited. Let me combine these and get another club. Bait me. Melee damage, range damage. So this is a boost to all damage, a boost to crit chance, and minus 6% dodge. Remember that I can't have my speed go up, so buying wings is pretty garbage. I could double bait myself. Oh, baby. The special enemies that spawn are these weird, yeah, these guys with the teeth. They charge and they do big damage. Oh god, oh lord. I think double bait was not the play. Stand still, new plan. It worked. I don't care what you said, it worked. Stand still was the strat. I knew it all along. I told you. I never doubted the stand still strategy. God, I just want to go back to standing still now. I'm scared though because my health is high, and if I'm wrong about standing still, or my health is low, and if I'm wrong about standing still, I'm just gonna get fucking murked. I'm gonna get smoked. They're gonna be having, I'm dying, hold on. Please, please hold. Joke on hold, I'm surviving. It should be fine. I don't know, this build doesn't feel too bad. I think it's just me. I think the problem in this one is myself. But we're alive. Elemental damage, HP regen, another minus 10% to enemies. But lower damage? You know, I'm okay. I want to kill more things, not less things. These are bad. I want to reroll for the higher rarity. Yeah, 12% is fine. Landmines? That's pretty fun. I'm just kind of concerned about an item like landmines because I feel like it might kill me. Another cacti club. I wish I could buy weapons and put them in my inventory to combine them for rarity ups. Projectiles pierce. 5% lifesteal. I don't know what I'm looking for at this point. I'm just pressing the button. Something's gonna call to me, I'm sure. 12% lifesteal, 2% damage for every 1% lifesteal. Yeah, that seems terrible for me. Well, I spent a lot of money on nothing here. I'm standing still. Here's the thing about me, I'm not a coward. Many people, they've asked me, are you a coward? Every day I'm playing video games, they come up to me on the streets and they say, are you a coward? The answer is no. I'm not a coward, I will stand still in Brotato. Stop asking me. I shouldn't have stood still. I'm a coward. I'm a genius, actually. It's perfectly fine. Can I pause right now? Does it tell me what my armor is? I take 40% less damage. Okay. Hang on. I also want to check. What does Slingshot do? Oh, it has bounces on it. Cool. So it bounces 3 times. Alright, so as it turns out, the standstill strategy was correct. I'm a genius. He never moves. He never gets hit. It's the big guys that charge just keep missing. They're not very smart. That one hit. Never mind. Don't deviate from the plan. I'm deviating from the plan. I have decided to deviate. The problem is I'm not actually... I have to pick stuff up, you know? I'm not going to get stronger if I don't pick things up now. So end of round, we just do a little mad dash for money. Or that's a lot of things to pick up. I will not be giving you my armor. Don't ask again. More damage is good. This time we're going to high roll something. I'm feeling it. I think maybe I should toss one of my weaker weapons. Like, I don't love the torch. I guess I can look at the stats and see how much damage everything did. This torch did nothing. Yeah, this torch is garbage. I'm gonna go for another slingshot. Slingshot's feeling like it's performing. Little muscly dude. Killing a tree spawns a turret. Max HP damage, nah. Other alloy seems fine. More trees spawn. It's another thing, I don't really get anything for trees. Ooh, blunt, heavy. Do I have blunt? Are any of these blunt? I don't think any of these are blunt. Wisdom is cool too. You get 5% more damage every 5 seconds, but you start at -20. I like that one. Alright, I'm gonna stand still. And we're gonna see where we end up. Crit chance? I have a 2% chance to crit. That's what the yellow number was. I hit the 2%er there. I hit another 2%er, and I'm so cracked. You can hear the little ping sound effect when you hit it as well. I'm shocked that I'm not getting hit here, honestly. Don't shoot at me. 6 damage? I've never been more insulted in my life. This is... every run that I've played, this is probably my 4th or 5th run. I have not played a run of this game that has felt the same. I played a run based entirely around shooting guns. I played a run based around critical strikes and shuriken throwing. I played a run based around shooting guns again, but they were different guns. And now I'm playing this one where I'm just hitting things with my melee weapons and being all primitive. Me hit, unga bunga. It's sweet. I think the build diversity was the only thing that I didn't like in the demo, and that's because it was, you know, didn't like is a strong word. It was a demo. Dude, like, what are you talking about? 20% chance to instantly attract a material when it's dropped. Sure. 20 range, sure. More max HP seems fine. 20% of your materials at the start of the... Oh, plus 20% of your materials at the start of waves? Oh, like you just get more money? I get money, I get money? Hell yeah, wait a minute. Wait, I'm investment banking now. The auto suck of the upgrades is actually kind of huge for me here too. Give me the instant suck, please. Yeah, this looks good. I should be reviewing damage outputs a little bit more. It's hard to determine if weapons are just having a bad round or whatever. Like, I don't want to just say, oh, well, this was bad this time, so it's bad permanently, right? But that primitive torch didn't look too hot. I think it's because I wasn't really building towards elemental damage, though. The primitive torch seems like the weapon that you're playing to set enemies on fire and let them burn to death. I'm not afraid. I'm afraid. I'm gonna go pick up this tree now. Yeah, we'll grab a crate. I think with the last, like, 20 seconds of the round, I should just run around and pick up everything that's on the ground so that I can actually have money. I gotta improve my output of money so that I get more stocks. I'm investment banking now. Oh yeah. Burning spreads it to an additional nearby enemy. I'm good. Pickup range increased. Oh yeah. I'm down for just 12% more damage too. Plus 3% damage at the end of the wave. I think it's fine. I don't know what the base value is of like how much do I want damage to be giving me, right? How much is a common damage upgrade, just flat damage worth? I think it's like 3%, so that item's probably pretty good. I'll take my slingshot upgrade. Review? 4676? Yeah, the slingshot appears to be popping off on. I kind of want to just toss the other cacti club away and grab another slingshot. I'm a slingshot believer. Crit chance, I don't want to give up attack damage at this point. Yo, hop in my fucking tractor, dude, hell yeah. And by that I mean no. One more reroll. Spear 2? Sure. That's pretty solid. Okay. So I'm gonna wait to combine the spears, but I will combine the spears and pick up a new item. I dodged the money there. Did you see that? Oh shit, they're shooting money at me. Get me out of here. Yeah, the ricocheting slingshots look pretty strong. Things are kind of just getting obliterated here. I can dig it. I don't even have to move. I should probably move soon though to go pick up my stuff. It feels like a lot of these enemies just don't hit me. It's so strange, like they're walking into my hitbox. It looks like this game is a little more forgiving than I would give it, or than I would expect. Alright, give me my money. Mostly these games, when I first played Vampire Survivors, I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I realized that there is a lot of enjoyment to just watching things get hit. Run around, pick up your money, watch your build go up. Like, I've tried to think about this game and like ruin it for myself, not intentionally of course, but I've thought about it and I've been like, oh man, but I'm not actually doing anything, and it doesn't matter. It's very strange. I'm not actually doing anything, I'm just watching things get hit. Yeah, and it's sick. And like, I'm doing the build part. And doing the build and going, I want to try doing this and see how it works is fun. I think that's what it comes down to. Let me see how this goes. Oh, it's cool. And like the feedback of watching enemies get hit, the sound effects and all of that, it's solid. I like this game. We'll finish out this run. I will probably be streaming this tonight, because this will be not in place of Wild Cross, this will be an evening video. I'm probably going to be playing a little bit of this and a little bit of Shogun Showdown over on Twitch, so if you want to watch either of those, come hang out. Come kick it if you're so inclined. Should be shortly after this video goes up. I just walked into that guy. Some of these big guys are just not dying on me. I fear I may be running out. I live this round, though. Don't worry. Yeah, he may have been charging to kill me, but I just lived. One bullet dealing 13 damage is fired from an enemy corpse when they die. Right on. Yeah, my gray slingshot did more damage, or almost did as much damage. No, it did more damage than my epic cacti club. Cacti club's not looking too hot here. I'm gonna get baby with a beard. Minus 2% damage when you take damage until the end of the round. One more roll. I'll take another slingshot. Oh, this is a primitive, actually. Rock. It's a melee? Okay. +1 armor, +2 max HP. Sure. Let's see the rock. Dude, I'd love to do a 6-stick build. I bet that's really fun. Okay, so rock is low range. It's actually just you hit them with the rock. I see. They don't die, by the way. I'm full health again, so at least I didn't... Like, maybe it's not as over as I thought. I've been kind of forgetting to go pick up trees, though. Because trees are important because they have the crates, which give you an extra upgrade, potentially. I'd be pretty excited to win another run here, though. I'd be impressed with myself if I got a second dub. Whoa, maybe don't walk into that. There is skill to this game. I was implying that there's not a whole lot to it. The dodging mechanic, the mechanic of just not getting hit is probably where most of the skill gap comes from. Just dodge forehead, you know. But yeah, ultimately, just dodge. You know, you kind of run out of dodging eventually. It's a numbers game on both sides, right? Because it's like, I can just dodge things, but if you don't have enough damage, it'll eventually become impossible to dodge. I found that out a lot in Vampire Survivors. Good chance. Yeah, I mean, I do range damage, actually. I do have range damage. I'm down to give up my luck because we're getting to the end of the run now. It ends at wave 20. Give me more damage, yeah. Blade Medieval. Fun. Unique. Can you only have one unique, I wonder? Dodge and you heal 5 HP when you dodge an attack. I'm good. Minus 2 HP regen, but you get attack speed, crit chance, and range? Sure. I'm down. I should really try... I should try just holding all my money for piggy bank. I'm being, like, the opposite of greedy at this point. But yeah, it's like the build has to be good enough to kill enough enemies that you don't just die outright. Because it definitely was a case where in Vampire Survivors, if you had a bad build, you would just run out of room to run. So there's an amount of dodging you can do, but eventually it is just, I hope your build is good enough as well. It's a balance though. You gotta do a little sidestep to dodge attacks. You can kind of herd enemies in a sense where you just force them into specific paths. Or like you go one way and then you instant change so that they miss you, I guess is the way to think about it. You do like your little circular dodge and you get torn up by guys spawning right on top of you because you're a fool. It all falls apart. I lived this. Don't worry. I lived that. And I was never worried. Pickup range, harvesting. I'll recycle. We're almost to the end. My armor at? I'm gonna take max HP. Maybe I should go armor there though. Scared Sausage. Attacks have a 25% chance to deal 12 times 3 burning damage. You think it's 12 damage for 3 seconds? That's what I would guess there. I'm not greeting anymore. I'm gonna die. I'm scared. Your max HP is capped to its current value, but you get 8 damage of all times. That's fine. I don't think I'm gonna go up much more damage. And 2. Nah. Another barricade? Alright. I'm in. Trees die in 1 hit. Finally. Okay. I'm gonna stand still. No fear. What's my armor? 56% less damage. No fear, baby. I am no longer afraid. It's looking pretty good, I gotta tell you. So far, so good. I was never worried. No, never worried. I was not about to say I'm terrified. it takes everything. Like, all of the dodging is gone. I'm just standing here, and I'm down. Many of them aren't even hitting me. Oh, he's on me. Okay, I see. There are certain enemies that will tear me apart. I gotcha. It's the, like, some of them flash red or, like, have this red outline. It's that guy. The red outline of the charge enemy. I'm in a bad place right now. But I survived. I will not be dying here. We will make it to the boss. You just gotta manifest your survival. It worked. Range and attack speed and you lose lifesteal. That seems pretty worth. So no more max HP ups. I'll take... It's gotta be 12% damage, right? Oh, this is percent damage and this is flat damage. You know, give me... I mean, 12% damage seems better. Slingshot up. Poisonous tonic down. Heart bullet is not silver bullet. I thought it was silver bullet. My cyber ball has dealt 22,000 damage. How much did I do last round? Oh, that's not that crazy. Okay. Rock is really struggling to do fucking anything. Mostly they're just dying before they reach me, but it's nice to have things for when enemies get close. Give me another cyber ball. That's Estes Couch. Max HP, HP regen, but lower speed. I think I'll roll one more time. Damn, no little muscly dude. Alright, so at the end of the run, by the way, because this is final wave, you can enter endless mode if you want. I didn't pick endless mode at the start, but you can choose it anyway. Oh, that's, I don't like this. I'm a little bit concerned. I see how this works. Okay, this is tough. This is our boss, by the way. I have to be... You have to go through the gap in the attack. Like this. I didn't make it. Fuck. I live this, trust me. I get it, I'm learning very quickly. The charge is tough, because he's changing his attack, like the placement of his attack. I wonder if I should just stand still and pray. I don't think so. Wow, this fight's hard. He is not dying. Come on, brother. Perish. Pass away. I'm begging you. Oh. Come on. Oh, let's go. That was hard. What the fuck? That fight was really tough. I was very terrified, but we won. Nice. I unlocked Potato, I think? It looks like this game has unlocks. Let me go back to the main menu real quick. Progress. Oh yeah, okay. So when you finish achievements, you get unlocks. It looks like. Win a run, and then these are character unlocks. Is there item unlocks? Can I see those? I guess not. Is there like a gallery, maybe? Can I see all the items in the game? I don't think so. Oh well. That's fine. Anyway, it's probably on here somewhere and I'm just missing it. But, progress back? No, okay. I'm done. Yeah, Brotato is really good. Go check it out. Definitely play it. It's a lot of fun. I'll probably be streaming this roughly when you're watching this video, so come hang out, come say hey. If not this, I'll be playing Shogun Showdown. Otherwise, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.